Imagine a fast food restaurant that earns billions of dollars every year, yet willingly closes its doors every Sunday. In a business where companies compete for every minute of sales and every customer passing by, shutting down one full day each week sounds like a terrible strategy. Most fast food chains try to stay open longer than their competitors, launch bigger menus, and expand as fast as possible. But one brand followed a completely different path and still became one of the most successful restaurant companies in the United States. Welcome to another episode of The Story Behind the Big Brands, where we explore the powerful journeys of the world's most famous companies. Today's story is about Chick-fil-A, a brand that turned a simple chicken sandwich into a multi-billion-dollar empire and proved that sometimes success comes from doing things differently. The fast food industry is one of the most competitive industries in the world. Massive corporations dominate the global market with thousands of restaurants, huge advertising budgets, and menus filled with dozens of items. Companies like McDonald's, KFC, Burger King, and Wendy's operate tens of thousands of restaurants across continents. Their strategy has always been simple: offer a huge variety of food, open restaurants everywhere, and stay open as many hours as possible. Many business experts believed that this was the only way to dominate the fast food industry. Yet Chick-fil-A chose a completely different strategy. Instead of building a massive menu, it focused mainly on one signature product, the chicken sandwich. Instead of expanding aggressively across the world, it grew slowly and carefully across the United States. And instead of opening every day of the week like its competitors, the company made a bold decision to close every Sunday. At first glance, this strategy seemed risky. Many analysts believed it would limit profits and slow down the company's growth. But over time, something remarkable happened. Chick-fil-A restaurants began earning more revenue per store than many of their competitors. Long lines started appearing at drive-thrus across American cities, and the brand gained a reputation for quality, consistency, and incredible customer service. So, how did a restaurant chain that works fewer days than its competitors become one of the richest food brands in the world? To understand the answer, we have to go back to the beginning of the story. The journey started with a determined businessman named Truett Cathy. In 1946, Cathy opened a small diner in Georgia called the Dwarf Grill. It was a modest roadside restaurant serving burgers, sandwiches, and simple meals to travelers and local residents. Cathy spent countless hours observing his customers and studying what they enjoyed eating the most. During those early years, he noticed something interesting. While burgers dominated the fast food industry, many customers seemed to love chicken sandwiches. The problem was that most restaurants could not prepare chicken quickly enough for fast service. Chicken often took longer to cook than burgers, which made it less practical for fast food operations. Cathy believed there had to be a better way. He began experimenting with cooking methods and seasoning combinations, trying to create a chicken sandwich that could be prepared quickly without sacrificing flavor. After many attempts, he discovered that pressure cooking chicken in peanut oil allowed the meat to cook faster while staying juicy and tender. This cooking technique became the foundation of Chick-fil-A's famous chicken sandwich. What started as a simple menu experiment soon turned into a signature recipe that customers loved. In 1967, Cathy opened the first official Chick-fil-A restaurant in Atlanta, Georgia. At that time, few people could have predicted that this small restaurant concept would grow into one of the most profitable food chains in America. One of the most important secrets behind Chick-fil-A's success was simplicity. While competitors constantly introduced new menu items, Chick-fil-A focused on perfecting a small selection of core products. The company built its menu around chicken sandwiches, nuggets, strips, waffle fries, fresh lemonade, and milkshakes. Instead of trying to compete in every category, the company focused on becoming the best at one thing: high-quality chicken. This strategy allowed the brand to maintain consistent taste, efficient kitchen operations, and faster service times. Customers quickly began associating Chick-fil-A with the best chicken sandwich in fast food. But the food alone was not the only factor behind the company's rapid growth. Another powerful advantage was the brand's commitment to exceptional customer service. Employees at Chick-fil-A are trained to treat every customer with respect and friendliness. One of the most famous traditions at the restaurant is the phrase employees use when responding to customers. Instead of saying, "You're welcome," Chick-fil-A staff members reply with "My pleasure." This small phrase might seem insignificant, but it became a symbol of the company's culture. Customers noticed the difference immediately. Restaurants were clean, staff members were polite, and the overall experience felt more welcoming than many typical fast food chains. This commitment to service helped Chick-fil-A build incredibly strong customer loyalty. People did not just visit the restaurant for food. They visited because they trusted the brand and appreciated the experience. Another defining moment in the company's history came from a decision that seemed unusual in the fast food world. Founder Truett Cathy decided that every Chick-fil-A restaurant would close on Sundays. He believed employees should have a day to rest and spend time with their families. Many business analysts predicted that closing one day each week would cost the company millions in lost revenue. Yet the decision ultimately strengthened the brand's identity. Employees appreciated the consistent day off, which improved morale and reduced burnout. Customers respected the company's values and saw Chick-fil-A as a brand that cared about its people. This sense of integrity and purpose helped the company stand out in a highly competitive industry. As Chick-fil-A expanded across the United States, it also developed a unique franchise system. Instead of selling franchises to investors who owned multiple locations, the company carefully selected operators who managed individual restaurants, while the company retained significant control over operations. This approach ensured that each location maintained the same quality standards and service culture. Over the years, this strategy helped protect the brand's reputation and maintain consistency across thousands of locations. Meanwhile, the competition in the fast food market continued to intensify. Major chains like McDonald's, KFC, Burger King, and Wendy's kept expanding globally, introducing new menu items and launching major marketing campaigns. Fried chicken competitors like Popeyes also fought for market share with their own signature sandwiches and recipes. Yet Chick-fil-A continued to focus on what it did best: high-quality chicken, excellent service, and strong brand values. Instead of racing to open restaurants around the world, the company concentrated on building a loyal customer base in the United States. This careful growth strategy proved extremely effective. Today, Chick-fil-A operates more than 3,000 restaurants and generates tens of billions of dollars in annual revenue. Many locations achieve higher average sales than restaurants operated by larger global chains. Long drive-through lines have become a familiar sight outside Chick-fil-A restaurants across America, with customers willing to wait because they trust the quality and service. For many people, Chick-fil-A is no longer just a fast food restaurant. It has become a brand associated with reliability, friendliness, and consistency. The story of Chick-fil-A reveals an important lesson about business success. The company did not dominate the market by offering the biggest menu or expanding the fastest. Instead, it succeeded by focusing on a clear mission and executing it exceptionally well. By perfecting one signature product, delivering outstanding customer service, and maintaining strong company values, Chick-fil-A created a powerful brand that millions of customers love and trust. Today, the company stands as one of the most profitable restaurant chains in the United States, proving that success does not always come from following the same strategies as everyone else. Sometimes the most powerful approach is to focus on doing a few things better than anyone else. From a small diner in Georgia to a multi-billion-dollar fast food empire, the journey of Chick-fil-A shows how a simple idea, combined with dedication and strong principles, can transform into an extraordinary success story. And that is the story behind one of America's most remarkable food brands. If you enjoy discovering the powerful journeys behind global companies, keep exploring more stories here on The Story Behind the Big Brands, where every famous logo has a story waiting to be told.